Welcome back everybody to Planescape Torment. Okay, today we're going to try and find Farad.
I'm gone.
It is night time within Sigil. It is probably pretty dark. I do apologise for that. But we're going to try and push our way to the Rag Picker Square, wherever that may be. Now, I believe it's in the northwest corner, from memory. Uh-oh. The Flophouse, northeast portion of the Hive. I'm not entirely... It's definitely not the Rag Picker Square. So we may have to explore around this area a bit. But first, we've got to fight off these Hive thugs. Okay, it's one down. We're not doing too badly. Basically cruising around at night, which seems to be generating a lot more random events. We seem to be surviving it quite well. Is there any other more?
I'm gone.
Loot? No. Alright. Or we can actually... What we can do, we can go to the Flophouse and see if we can't rest until daytime. And heck, we may even find some people to talk to. Arlo. You see a short, balding man standing in what serves to be the foyer of this ramshackle flophouse. His bushy brows are furrowed into concentration as he picks what appears to be scabs on his large, bulbous nose. Greetings. The man doesn't bother to look up. Instead, he continues to stare cross-eyed down at his nose. Yeah? What do you want? Could I rest here? You sure can, Burke, if you got the jink for it. Nobody puts in here for free except old Nestor over there, and that's only because no one's adult enough to mess with him. Tell me about this Nestor. Nestor's that balmy old sod in the corner there. He hikes a thumb over his shoulder towards the back of the room. Watch your step around him, Burke. He's not right in the head. He's always rattling in bone box about forking and all. I wish someone would do us a favour and get rid of him. Why don't you get rid of him yourself? You don't think I've tried? I have. Look what I get for my effort. He leans forward and points at his bleeding scabs on his nose. The balmy sod nearly bit my nose off. Well, I could get rid of him for you. I tell you what, Cutter, if you can get rid of him for me, you can stay here for free as often as you like. Deal? Fair enough, I'll do it.
Updated my journal.
Well then, don't start there, Gorkin. Gets to it. He immediately returns to his scab picking. Can't see I'm a busy man. Okay, who is Nestor? Barrymore. Nestor is that guy. Okay, let's heal up first. Grab a bandage as well. He hasn't got anything. Now, is he done? Let's see. We'll just transfer the clot charms over. And we'll use that on Mort as well. Everybody's fairly healed up. So, it's a 2-on-1 fight. We should be able to deal with this. Oh, we can go talk to Nestor. Right. We'll try talking first. You never know. We'll get everybody over before it turns into a fight. You see an aging man in a soiled and tattered clothes frantically pacing the corner. His shock of filthy white hair sticks out in every direction. His face, encrusted with dirt and streaks of dry blood, is covered with grey stubble. Every 3 seconds he stops pacing and flails about suddenly and muttering and cursing as if assaulted by some unseen foe. He does not seem to notice your approach. Greetings. At the sound of your voice, the old loon whirls about to face you, his wide staring eyes bulging in his sockets. He regards you for a brief moment, then returns to his raving. No, no, no! It's not you. Hoo-hoo! But soon, yes, soon. Are you the one they call Nestor? The old man seems oblivious to your presence. Hoo-hoo-hoo! You'll come, yes, you'll come, and old Nestor will be waiting. Waiting? What are you waiting for? Who are you waiting for? Waiting, yes. He suddenly plops down to the floor, overcome by exhaustion. Long have I waited. Waiting. He takes a deep breath, springs back to his feet. Waiting forever if I have to. Do you hear me? Are you all right? No! Nestor's face turns beet red and his whole body shakes in protest. My fork! I can't leave without my fork! Hoo-hoo! My fork, fork, fork! Your fork? Fork, fork, fork! Can't go home without my fork! Nestor's frenzy reaches a violent crescendo. He begins hopping up and down manically, and then suddenly stops, lowers his head, and runs headlong into a large wooden cupboard that stands behind the back of the wall of the flophouse. The force of the impact knocks the old man flat on his back. After a few seconds he stands back up, a dazed expression on his face. Gone. Stolen. Can't go home without my fork. Stolen, you say? Who took your fork? Nestor stares at you for a long moment, then he begins rummaging through the pockets of his filthy tunic. After a few seconds he produces what appears to be a dismembered ear. Judging by the stench and the colour of the ear, you'd wager that the old loon has been toting it around in his pocket for some time. You have my fork, don't you? Don't you? Hoo-hoo! He holds the ear close if he's speaking to it. Bring back my fork! Maybe if I can find you a fork, then will you leave? Wait! Waiting! Hoo-hoo! He shakes the ear violently as he shouts into it. Until you bring it back, then I can go home. Right, I'll try and find your fork then. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Now, I've got an idea about this. Maybe his fork. There was somebody selling cutlery. Now, travelling at night in Sigil is probably a bad idea. Now, if I can remember how to get the heck out of here. Let's check the map. Oh, it's this way. I think, at a guess, hang on. I wonder what that guy was going, hey you. Ma. Oh, good grief. Hey, this is one way to rack up experience. Attack, I say! I mean, you probably get more experience for, yeah, chase him down. Awesome. Now, there was some kit here. Yep, bronze bracelet. So anything worth money is good. Another bronze bracelet. Okay, let's go speak with this Ma person. The first impression of Ma is that he needs a long bath, preferably away from any creature that has a sense of smell. You can almost see the stench waft from his body in a sinister yellow tendrils. He motions towards you frantically in an effort to get you to come over and talk to him. Approach the person and hear what he has to say. A look of incitement crosses his face as you approach. Thank ye for stopping. My name is Ma, and I have a favour to ask of ye. I'm listening. 'Tis a matter of life and death. I'll be delivering this here box, and it'll be my head for sure. It 'tis me bad luck that I be twisting me leg here something fierce. So will you help me out by delivering this here box for me? Yeah, I suppose I'll deliver the box for you. Ma slowly takes out a small box from within the recesses of his ragged clothing. For the briefest of moments you see a look of regret across his face. Then it is gone, as he looks at you and hands you the box. A slight shimmer surrounds the box as both you and Ma touch it. A sigh of relief is heard as Ma releases the box into your care. What now? You've been needing to deliver this to Kuatra. He usually can be found somewhere down in the southeastern section of the hive. Oh, at least you try and say I didn't warn ye. Whatever happens, don't open the box. And don't leave the hive with the box. Now off with ye. I'll be back when I deliver the box. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
And he runs off. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling that this is going to be bad? Now, southwestern corner, I think, is here. No, southeastern. Hive dwelling, office and firm control. I believe this is the southwestern part. Let's just check my quests. Southeastern section of the hive. Okay. But let's follow up on a suspicion I have.
I'm gone.
That the fork might be with this hive merchant. But we go back for more. What have you got to offer? Oh, yeah. Oh, what's this? Ooh, heal 25 hit points. Okay, how much does one of them cost? 240. Wow. Doesn't look like I'll be buying... Oh, I could possibly... Hang on. I get all these nice bronze bracelets. Did I sell them all? Oh, bronze ring. I got 439. I could probably part... Oh, what's the rest of this stuff? Scrolls? Oh, they're probably magician's type scrolls. Level 2 wizard. Yes. I thought as much. Although getting some blood charms might be nice. Did I accidentally... Yeah, I did accidentally select that. Ah, nice. So we're going to buy up on these. Because we have no real way of healing as such. Well, healing in battle. So that will help us out. Now, okay, passing by. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, this hive dweller. No. Fish heads. Tin plates. Hello, as you can see, what would you like to purchase this day? What are you selling right now? Sell plates, cups, tankards, cutlery, and the like, sir. All quality. Aha. Yep. Step contents of the crate. Where does it all come from? No. Okay, we're going to have to basically look for someone with one ear. Which is not here. Okay, so we're going to go to the southeastern portion of the hive and look for this Kurata. and deliver the box. I don't think I've actually been here, have I? Oh, yes, I have. Smouldering Corpse Bar. Oh, Kurata's Warehouse. Easy. Okay. So now we're looking around for... Here we are. Moving from box to box, the man seems to be totally immersed in counting boxes and scribbling results down on a piece of parchment. He looks annoyed as you interrupt him. What is it now? Can't you see I'm busy taking inventory? Go bother someone else. I was told to deliver this box to you. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Let's see what you got for me. I'm sure I'll need it to be inventoried. Ma told me to give this to you. As you hold out the box for him to take, Kurata's expression turns from one of interest to one of intense horror. No, please, get it away from me. I don't understand. Why are you afraid of this box? I said, get back. Death, evil, had to dupe Ma. Couldn't take it anymore. Please, take to Braskin. Live southwest. Hive. Me, no. Apparently the sight of the box is too much for him as he runs away screaming from the building. Wait, what am I supposed to do with...
Updated my journal.
Well, since he's not in the building anymore, can we go loot it? Is there anything to loot?
Done. All right. Done.
Okay. How does one exit the building? Here we are. There's the door. There's nothing in here to loot. Well, that's a shame. And we're in combat once again, because it is night time and combat happens at night a lot. Okay, is two dead? Yeah, two's dead.
Did you see that?
Alright. Well, that's taking care of them.
Done.
We'll loot their coppers. And whatever else I can possibly find here. Waving the cursor in a position where I might be able to find some treasures.
All right.
Okay, take your copper coins. And yours too. And we'll go back to the southwestern part. We want to find a bracken. Office, hive dwelling, Braxton's kit.
All right.
So we'll sprint over here and see if we can't get rid of this box.
I'm gone.
Right. Braskin. In a loud, booming voice, Braskin asks, "What in the name of the abyss are you doing in my house? Leave now before I even make you even more uglier than you already are." I was asked to deliver this box to your care. Well, why didn't you say so? Just hand it over and be on your way. As you present the box to Braskin, his expression changes from one of anticipation to that of amusement. Whoa there, I won't fall for that trick a second time. Put that thing away and leave. I don't understand. Why won't anyone take the box? First Kurata, now you. Did you say Kurata? Braskin lets out a great bellow of laughter. That's the fellow who bought the box off me. Thought he'd got the best of me when he bought it. I guess he figured the gem alone was more than the worst of the price he paid me. The poor fellow didn't realise what he got himself into before it was too late. So what's so horrible about this box? You mean you really don't know anything about the box you're holding? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you what I know. First off, you shouldn't get any ideas in your head. The curse on that box only affects the current owner of the box, and to be the owner of the box, you have to be willingly take possession of it. Well, shit. There goes the idea of just leaving the box for someone else to find. So, what's in the box? Now, that is a good question. That box has been around since the Hive and anybody who can remember. There are many rumours flying about for it. As you can imagine, over time the truth has been warped a little bit further each retelling of the story. Go on. I've heard many a story about that box, and they all seem to have a reoccurring theme. The name given to that foul thing is called Mortar's Box, and the owner of that box will die should he or anyone else open it. As to the content, who knows? Someone says it's an ancient dragon, while others say it's an evil soul of Mortar himself. I cannot tell for sure, but by just looking at it, any soul can tell it's something evil, and one would have to be a fool to open it. What am I supposed to do with it? I would suggest you go see Shalandra. She lives in the northeastern region of the Hive. It was from her that I won the box. Who knows? Maybe she'll have more knowledge of what to do with it. Or you can find someone other clueless Berk to take it off your hands. It's up to you. I wish you luck. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Can I rest here? Cannot rest in this area. Well, damn. I need to find someone's fork. Alley of Dangerous Angle is probably not northwestern. Shalandra. We wish to go see Shalandra. And we sprint on through. And we get attacked. What a big surprise that is.
Done.
And we get a few more copper comments for our troubles. Now, one thing I can really say, I wish this game had the alt feature that highlighted things on the ground. That would make things so much easier. Collector, Flophouse, northeast portion of the Hive. Is it northeastern or northwestern? Northeastern. So I'm in the wrong section. So I definitely want to go over there. Okay. So now we're in the northeastern part. Shalandra. Open 2. Anger's house. Shalandra's kip. Hang on, that's a mortuary, isn't it? No, definitely is Shalandra's kip.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yeah, in you go. Ah, I remember this person. And yet another interruption. A person can't A person cannot even find privacy within one's own house. Please leave me before I summon the guards, or better yet, I'll try a new spell out I've been toying with. I wish to learn more about this box. You hold out Mortar's box for Shalandra to examine. Ah, yes, I remember this box well. I acquired it some time ago. What do you wish to know about it? You seem to know something about magic. Can you tell me what spells have been put on this box? For years I have studied this box and tried to learn its secrets. Spell upon spell upon spell has been woven into it. To my amazement, my studies revealed that all the spells are of the type that used to confine fiends. Fiends? Do you mean there are fiends trapped within this box? No, not fiend. A fiend. And judging by the sophistication and power of these spells, it would be of one significant standing and power in its realm. I've got more questions to ask. What else would you like to know? Where did you get this from? Let me think. I don't recall whom I got it from. I just remember I was down in the marketplace looking for some spell components when some person offered me this box. After testing the box, I found it to be cursed, but I was intrigued by the spells woven into the box, so I purchased it anyway. If you were so intrigued by the box, what made you decide to give it away? I was young and a brash back then. In my relentless pursuit of knowledge, I carelessly undid one of the spells. Look closely at the box. It was like new when I had it. The signs of decay are an indication that the spells are weakening. I realised I was in danger if I kept the box any longer. So I held a contest to get rid of it. A contest? It was the most expedient way to rid myself of it. I simply invited all the bashers of the hive to fight each other to determine who was the best. Bashers are notorious for having big muscles and not very much upstairs, if you know what I mean. They came like flies to honey. I offered some money in the box as a prize. I believe some basher named Braskin won the contest. I've got more questions to ask. Can you safely remove the spells on this box? Seeking to remove yourself from this box, eh? That spell is the worst of them all. Basically, the particular spell draws energy from the current owner of the box and uses it to power one of the spells of confinement. That isn't the worst of it. The fiend inside can smell this energy and would more than likely hunt down that person should it escape. It's really a no-win situation to own that box. Either it drains you dry of your energy, or the fiend within kills you. I see. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some more questions. Do you know the history behind this box? The only thing I've been able to learn is its name. It's called Mortar's Box, and who this Mortar is, or the origins of the box, I do not know. More questions I wish to ask. Is there a way to safely dispose of Mortar's Box without hurting anyone? I'm not strong enough to fight or banish such a creature. It's been ages since I've been there, but there was a cathedral located in the middle of the Alley of Dangerous Angles. Oh, great. A priest or someone who gains their power from a higher source might be able to help you. You've been a great help. Thanks.
Updated my journal.
Okay. So. Really? Well, I might be able to do this quest.
Done.
Alright, so we can't get to the Alley of Dangerous Angles from here. We have to go for a bit of a walk around. So while we do that, I'm going to leave the episode here. Thank you all for joining me. And if you've liked the episode and liked the series thus far, do go ahead and click that like button for me. And, of course, if you're interested in anything else I've done in the past, check out some of the playlists along the side of the window here. All right, folks, well, I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.